Hi and welcome to this demo session on email writing. This demo session is to make you understand why is this course very important, as well as what are the different aspects or session plan of this entire course. First of all, let's understand why learn email etiquette. So important. So if I have to take my own example, so when I started to work, uh, so it's a very different life as compared to your college life or campus life. So I had an email ID earlier, but I never used to use it so regularly. So when I joined this organization, my boss called me and asked me to get some work done from some other department. I said, all right. So the first thing I did is I walked up to the head of the department of that department, and I just started talking to him. The first thing that man said is, why are you coming directly and talking to me? Have you sent me an email before you came and met me? Or even if I have to do this work, please send me an email. As a fresh graduate going and joining a corporate, I was a bit surprised by this thing that, oh, he's requesting for an email. I've already told him, I've already communicated that this is what is required and everything, but still he was expecting me to write an email to him. This is what happens in corporate life. Let me give you three very important points why learning email etiquette is very, very important. Number one, writing is the most important ways of communication in corporate life. Now, if you think we do cover the different ways of communication in the critical communication or communication courses, we do communicate using writing, speaking, through visuals, through body language. But when it comes to official corporate communication, writing is the most common way. Why? Because of course, writing is everyone will have email ID, and that has become a legal way of communication. Also, it acts as a proof that you have got this thing done from someone, or you have requested some kind of work with someone. Number two, out of all the written communication, email is the most commonly used mode of written communication in corporate life. Now, when I say written communication, it is not just emails, right? So even for a proposal, if you have to send someone, you will prepare a official proposal, or you have to send a quote. You have to. There are many other modes of communication. You also write letters, physical letters, sign them and post it. But out of all the different communications, in the mode of a written form, email is the most commonly used mode of communication. And believe me, even email acts as a proof in even the court of law. Why? Because email is your personal email. It is as if you have written something and signed on it, because you are going to log into your email ID using your own ID and password as well. So be very sure when you are writing an email to someone. That's a very, very important key aspect of your work life communication. Number three, how one writes and responds to emails creates a personal brand. You might not feel it right now, but once you start working, you'll understand just the way you write a piece of email creates your own personal brand. It is not just drafting the email, it is how you respond to email as well. Because if you don't understand, so what happens, for example, in written communication, if you write everything in capital letters, it is as good as shouting on someone. If you don't know it, and if you just want to show the importance of your email and you are making everything in capital letters, it is giving a different brand image of you as a person. So it's very, very important for you to understand what is the right etiquette to follow when you are writing emails. Hope I'm able to make the importance of email etiquette clear to you. Let me just summarize the 3 points which I have told. Writing is the most important ways of communication in corporate life. Out of all the different ways we write, email is the most commonly used modes of written communication. Number three, how you write and respond to email creates your personal brand. For all these factors, learning email writing or email etiquette is a very, very important part of your life. What is the session plan going to be in the actual session? We will start with introduction and icebreaker. So we will get introduced to each other, and also we'll do a small icebreaker where we will reduce this initial friction for learning, and will make the process of learning very, very smooth. After which we will get into the details of what's written communication. So when we talk about communication, or classification of communication, there are two, which is verbal and non-verbal. Verbal is use of words, and both speaking and written communication is verbal, but here we'll be focusing mostly on written communication. Then we will get into what are the key steps you have to follow when you want to be a really good communicator in terms of your writing. Next, we will deep dive into email. When is using an email the right choice? Because some people use email when they are not supposed to. And in my example, for instance, I was supposed to use email, but I did not. So we should be very clear to understand when you should use email, when to not. That we will understand. Next, we will get into structuring of email. So how the structure needs to be, the different parts of an email, what is used for what, everything will be understood in structuring of email. Then we will get into a case study or exercise. Now this is going to be a practical application to understand how well the learnings have gone into the learners. And finally, there will be a session on queries and feedback, where all your questions, clarifications, queries will be answered, as well as you can give the feedback on the entire course we have designed. I hope the entire session plan and the importance of this course is clear to you. I'll be eagerly waiting to see you in one of the live courses. Thank you so much and happy learning.